Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 27th January. A journey through time of 27th January 2025, Monday. Today is that is 27th January, highlight in history. 1606. Gunpowder plot. The trial of Guy Fawkes and other conspirators begins, ending with their execution on January 31st. 1695, Mustafa II becomes the Ottoman Sultan and Caliph of Islam in Istanbul on the death of Ahmed II. Mustafa rules until his abdication in 1703. 1759, Spanish forces clash with indigenous Hiliches of southern Chile in the Battle of Rio Bueno. 1776, American Revolutionary War. Henry Knox, Nobel train of artillery, arrives at Cambridge, Massachusetts. 1785, the University of Georgia is founded, the first state-chartered public university in the United States. 1820, a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Petrovich Lazarev discovers the Antarctic continent approaching the Antarctic coast. 1825, the US Congress approves Indian territory in what is present-day Oklahoma, clearing the way for forced relocation of the Eastern Indians on the Trail of Tears. 1868, Boshin War. The Battle of Toba Fushimi begins between forces of the Tokugawa shogunate and pro-imperial factions. It will end in defeat for the shogunate and is pivotal point in the Meiji Restoration. 1869, Boshin War. Tokugawa rebels established the Ejo Republic in Hokkaido. 1874, Modest Mussorgsky's opera Boris Godunov premieres in Mariinsky Theatre in St. Petersburg. 1880, Thomas Edison receives a patent for his incandescent lamp. 1916, World War I. The British government passes the Military Service Act that introduces a conscription in the United Kingdom. 1918, beginning of the Finnish Civil War. 1924, 6 days after his death, Lenin's body is carried into a specially erected mausoleum. 1927, Ivan South takes the title of King on NEJD. 1928, Bundabak tragedy. A diphtheria vaccine is contaminated with Staph aureus bacterium, resulting in the deaths of 12 children in the Australian town of Bundabak. 1939, first flight of the Lockheed P-38 Lightning. 1943, World War II, 8th Air Force shortage 91 B-17 and B-24s to attack the U-boat construction yards at Wilhelmshaven, Germany. This was the first American bombing attack on Germany. 1944, World War II, the 900-day siege of Leningrad is lifted. 1945, World War II, the Soviet 322nd Rifle Division liberates the remaining inmates of Auschwitz-Birkenau. 1951, nuclear testing at the Nevada test site begins with Operation Ranger. 1961, Soviet submarine S-80 sinks when its snorkel malfunctions, flooding the boat. 1965, South Vietnamese Prime Minister Trans Van Hoang is removed by the military junta of Nguyen Can. 1967, Apollo program. Astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee are killed in a fire during test of their Apollo 1 spacecraft at the Kennedy Space Center, Florida. 1967 Cold War. The Soviet Union, the United States, and the United Kingdom signed the Outer Space Treaty in Washington, D.C., banning deployment of nuclear weapons in space and limiting the usage of moon and other celestial bodies to peaceful purposes. 1973, the Paris Peace Accords officially ends the Vietnam War. Colonel William Nolde is killed in action, becoming the conflict's last recorded American combat casualty. 1980, through cooperation between the US and Canadian governments, six American diplomats secretly escaped hostilities in Iran in the culmination of the Canadian Caper. 1983, the pilot shaft of the Seikan Tunnel, the world's longest aqueous tunnel, 53.85 km, between the Japanese islands of Honshu and Hokkaido, breaks through. 1996, in a military coup, Colonel Ibrahim Bear Mansoura deposes the first democratically elected president of Niger, Mohamed Osmane. 1996, Germany first observes the International Holocaust Remembrance Day. 2002, an explosion at a military storage facility in Lagos, Nigeria kills at least 1,100 people and displaces over 20,000 others. 2003, the first selections for the National Recording Registry are announced by the Library of Congress. 2010, the 2009 Honduran constitutional crisis ends when Porfirio Lobo Sosa becomes the new president of Honduras. 2010, Apple announces the iPad. 2011, Arab Spring, the Yemeni revolution begins as over 16,000 protesters demonstrated in Sanaj. 2011, within Ursa Minor, age 1504 plus 65, a white dwarf with the hottest known surface temperature in the universe at 2 lakh K was documented. 2013, 242 people die in a nightclub fire in the Brazilian city of Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul. 2014, Rojava conflict. The Kobani canton declared its autonomy from the Syrian Arab Republic. 2017, a naming ceremony for the chemical element tennessine takes place in the United States. 2023, protests and public outrage spark across the US after the release of multiple videos by the Memphis Police Department showing officers punching, kicking, and pepper spraying Tyree Nicholas as a result of running away from a traffic stop, which resulted in him dying in the hospital 3 days later after the incident. 2023, a shooting at a synagogue in Neve Yaakov, East Jerusalem, killed 7 people and injured three others. Thank you very much for your patience.